You've probably got little pictures of me on the walls of your dugout, haven't you? I bet you go all girly and giggly every time you...
I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, most of the infantry think you're a prat. Ask them who they'd prefer to meet, Squadron Commander Flashheart and the man who cleans out the public toilets in Aberdeen. And they go for wee jock Poopong McPlop.
So when that fellow looped the loop, I honestly thought that... My God!
Yes, I suppose I am.
Lord Flashheart, this is the greatest honour of my life. I hope I snuff it right now to preserve this moment forever.
It could be arranged.
Lord Flashheart, I want to learn to write so I can send a letter home about this golden moment.
So all the fellas hate me, eh? Not a bit of it. I'm your bloody hero, eh, old scout? Jesus.
Now, Lord, I've got every cigarette card they ever printed of you. My whole family took up smoking just so that we could get the whole set. My grandmother smoked herself to death so we could afford the album.
Of course she did. Of course she did, the poor love-crazed old octogenarian. Well, all right, you fellas. Let's sit us down and yarn about how amazingly attractive I am.
Yes, would you excuse me for a moment? I've got some urgent business. There's a bucket outside I've got to be sickened to.
All right, you chaps, let's get comfy. You look like a decent British bloke. I'll park the old booties on you, if that's OK.
It would be an honour, my lord.
Of course it would. Oh, have you any idea what it's like to have the wind rushing through your hair? No, sir? He has. Lucky devil. So I flew straight through a bedroom window, popped a box of chocks on the dressing table, machine gunned my telephone number into the wall, and then shot off and shagged a sister.
Driver Parkhurst reporting for duty, my lord.
Well, if it isn't little Bobby Parkhurst, saucier than a direct hit on a Heinz factory.
I've come to pick you up.
Well, that's how I like my girls. Direct and to my point. Woof!
Woof!
Tally-ho then, back to the bar. You should join the Flying Corps, George. That's the way to fight a war. Tasty tuck, soft beds, and a uniform so smart it's got a PhD from Cambridge. You could even bring the breath monster here. Anyone can be a navigator if he can tell his arse from his elbow.
Well, that's boring out, I fear.
We're always looking for talented types to join the 20-minuters.
And there goes George.
Tally-ho then, Bobby. Hush, here comes a whiz-bang, and I think you know what I'm talking about. Woof!
Woof!
God, it's like Crufts in here.